no annual fees, no transaction fees, no balance transfer fees. This is also a perfect way to build a relationship with Navy Federal, especially if you have bad credit. Now, once you're approved for the secured credit card, the first thing you have to do is if you want to build a relationship with Navy Federal, but you have bad credit, then the NRewards secured credit card is for you. In this video, I'm going to show you what the NRewards secured credit card is, how to apply for the credit card, how to get approved for the credit card, how the credit card works, how to get a credit line increase, and how to graduate the credit card from secured to unsecured. Let's go. So number one, what is the NRewards Secure Credit Card? This is a secured credit card directly from Navy Federal Credit Union. This secure credit card helps you build and rebuild your credit score. This is also a perfect way to build a relationship with Navy Federal, especially if you have bad credit. Number two, how to fill out the application and get approved. If you're already a member right now currently with Navy Federal, all you have to do is go to the credit card section and then go ahead and find the secure credit cards, and then you'll see NRewards Secure Credit Card. Once you see that, you can then go ahead and click on where it says pre-qualify, and they'll do a soft pull to see if you meet the basic qualifications. Now, I must warn you, this will eventually turn into a hard pull, but they'll at least be able to see if you meet majority of the qualifications. That way you can see if it's worth moving forward. If you're not a member, don't worry. All you have to do is become a member, and then once you go through the process and then you get your membership approved, then you can go ahead and fill out the application. And again, it will still be a hard pull so they can make sure that you meet the qualifications. Now, on the application, make sure you put all accurate information like your current income, your current address, and all the basic information they need. Now, getting approved is really going to be based on your full credit profile. So don't worry if you do get denied. All that means is that your credit is not yet established enough to go ahead and meet their qualifications. You can establish your credit a little bit further if you go ahead and add the right accounts. And I'll talk about that in this particular video too. Once you add one or two of those accounts, then all you have to do is wait 30 to 45 days and then reapply. Now, once you're approved for the secure credit card, the first thing you have to do is put $200 inside of your membership savings account. That $200 will then be your deposit for the credit card. Number three, how does the credit card work? This credit card is going to work just like any other secure credit card, making sure that you pay it on time. I strongly recommend using auto pay if you can. Also, making sure that you keep the utilization low. If you're only going to be using $200 as your deposit, that means your limit is going to be $200. I strongly recommend having a usage or utilization of about 10% or less. So 10% of $200 would be $20 or less. So that means you want to keep like a small bill that's like Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, something that's very inexpensive, a gym membership, something like that, that you can then put on the credit card and then put that credit card on auto pay. That way you're making sure that you're making the on-time payments and you're also keeping that utilization low. Now, you also get some other perks as well, like no annual fees, no transaction fees, no balance transfer fees, and you also get 1 point for every dollar you spend. Number four, how to get a credit line increase. After 3 months of paying the credit card on time, as well as keeping the utilization low, which also means you're not going over the credit limit, you will be eligible for an upgrade that does not require an additional security deposit, but you'll have a higher credit limit. Now, keep in mind that credit limit increase will be determined based on your current credit limit, as well as some other factors as well. Number five, graduating from the secured card to the unsecured card. At 6 months, Navy Federal is going to take a look at your account and see how you've been using it. If they think that you've been using it the right way, which again, paying on time, not going over the limit, making sure that everything is where it's supposed to be. They don't too much talk about utilization, but if you really want to truly maximize your credit score as well as meet that upgrade requirement, then you most definitely want to keep that utilization, as I mentioned, no more than 30%, but around 10% ideally. After that, you'll be eligible to have your savings account hold removed, which means that you'll go ahead and get that deposit back, and then your credit card is going to be automatically upgraded to the Cash Rewards unsecured credit card. Now, the key to this is going to be on-time payments and keeping the balance well under the limit. Another thing to keep in mind, this is just the beginning with Navy Federal Credit Union. They have a ton of products for not just bad credit, but obviously good credit as well too. So you want to make sure that you're doing everything possible to build and maintain a great relationship with them, especially as a new member. In this next video, we're going to go over the 4 things you must do right away as a brand new member. I'll see you there.